And we are live with Miss Keisha McDowell. We're so excited to have her here today. We're going to share a few projects that she has going on, and I'm elated for so many different reasons. But before we get started, we got a few minutes to let people jump on in here and learn a little bit more about what she has going on. But while we're waiting, we got 2 minutes. How's your day been, Keisha?
My day has been good so far. I can't complain.
Awesome, awesome. Well, you look beautiful as you always do. And so I'm so thankful that you were able to come on and talk with us today about the projects that you're going on. People who see this live and people who come back and see the replay are going to be truly blessed. No doubt. We already got hearts going on. So thank you for the hearts. Welcome. And I want to let you know we are using StreamYard. So I may not be able to see your comments right away, but no delay. We'll make sure we get back and reply to anything. You have any questions for Keisha? Just type away. We'll get to them. That is my promise to you. And so happy Tuesday to everybody. Thank you for hopping on the Dreams Global and seeing what projects Keisha McDowell has going on. Right now, I want to just introduce myself. I'm Sharonda, the Dream Encourager. And what I do is I help women to fulfill their dreams in both life and love. I do it both on and offline. And today we have totally took the ram. She just took the horns and said, you know what? I have things on the inside of my heart that I know God's been telling me to do. I know I need to say it. I've been needing to say it. And and she actually went ahead and began to fulfill this portion of her dream. So it is now 6:30, and with no further delay, I want to introduce you, Keisha McDowell. Keisha, hey! So that the audience, I know you. We are actually family, you guys out there. I've been blessed that many of my clients have been people I know. They've trusted me to invest in themselves, to get projects done. They care enough to allow God to use them and pull from their heart what their purpose is. And she has encouraged me so many times in so many ways that I don't even know she knows. So I'm excited that she tell you all about who she is just a little bit, so you get to know her as well as I do. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Keisha.
Well, of course, I'm Keisha McDowell. I'm a mother of three beautiful girls that are my life. I'm a veteran of the Army.
Yes.
I did a total of 8 years.
Yes.
I love God.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a long time to get there, but I do, and I'm not ashamed to tell it. And just living life right now.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So when she says she has three beautiful girls, that's an understatement. They're gorgeous, they're vibrant, they're lively, they're amazing. Seriously, creative artists, just design everything, technical. They got it under, they got it from their mama. So I'm very excited about them. And yeah, the 8 years in the military, which knows she's got background and even serving her country. And as she goes with these projects, you'll see the servant's heart does not stop at all. So, all right. So I want to start your first project. Okay. There was something that God had put on your heart a while, but we're going to start with your first project. We want to hit this hard. What is something you have already released to the public that they can kind of get to know your voice, your light, your heart? What's going on?
Well, being a woman, I know a lot of times with women, we have insecurities, and it's just some that I've been dealing with all my life. And God, He led me a couple years ago. Actually, I've been running for a while. He told me he needed me to write a book, or he wanted me to write a book, and
right.
I was like, you sure you want me to do that?
Right.
But ever since he laid it on my heart, I've been writing it, but it was like off and on, But here in the last year, we all had enough time to do what we needed to do. So I finally finished it, and I also started a blog to go along with that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
just to let people, just to let women know that they're not alone,
Yes.
you know, and what they're
Right.
going through.
Right. Right. I love it. So, okay, so she's made a good point. Keisha, you just made a really good point. In the year of the pandemic, if you had something on your heart and you still sat on it, then now as the world somewhat opens up, we don't know what exactly is going on, but I really think it was a time for us to kind of sit back, relax, and see a little bit more of what God had for us if we were blessed to remain, right? So I'm
Right.
very glad that you did that because what you have produced is amazing. And I wouldn't say it if it wasn't. So I'm glad you did that. But let's hit a little bit more on like this blog because the blog is something that somebody can go to right now, right? Tell us the title of the blog and what in the world could they do to get into it? Because from what I understand, the the title is Crown Adjusted, and I want to know a little bit more about that. Hi. Yes, it is amazing, Sharon. Thank you so much. All right, we might have lost our blogger. Um, let's see. Technology is so fun, but there it is, right there. Hi. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. We were talking about Crown Adjusted, your blog. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, um, I guess I should start from the fact that I'm a journaler. I've been
Yeah.
journaling ever since it was introduced to me in the fifth
Mm.
grade, and it's a
Wow.
way that I release. So,
Yeah.
as you know, that like I said, it's a way of release, and it's just something I've been doing for years. And the blogs are those entries, you know,
Hmm.
the
Oh
stuff that's
wow.
coming from the heart, the
Wow.
inside, the real stuff. And because like
Right.
I said, we're, we're not in this alone. And
Right.
there's a lot of
Right.
things that people don't like to talk about with people about,
Hmm.
what's going on in their life or what they've been through. And like I said, I just want women to know that they're not alone and that, you know, you going through it right now. Trust me, somebody else has.
Yeah, that is amazing. I'm I am surprised that you have the guts and the courage to share your journal entries because because like you said everybody's not open or courageous enough to share their real thoughts with other people, um
Mhm.
and I want to go a little bit deeper into that. What about your real thoughts do you think can help heal another woman versus just kind of glazing over? We all have troubles, we all get through them. Why is it necessary to go deeper?
Well, because those problems hit deeper. And,
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
know, some of the
Like that.
things that, like I said, some of the things people go through, they don't want to talk about. They
Mm.
feel like they can't trust the people that they talk to about those
Hmm.
things.
Hmm.
And I know for me, it helped me to know that I wasn't alone, that
Yes.
somebody else, oh, like you went through that? Shoot, I thought I
Hmm.
was the only one. Because for a long
Exactly.
time, I really did. I thought I was the only one. And that, ain't nobody going through this like me.
Right. Right. Right.
Just to have that community, it's an awesome
Right.
thing.
Hmm. It is so true. One of the things about Dreams Global, it started out of being discouraged, and I'm very open about telling the story years on just like, Lord, you got to get it together, right?
Mhm.
He was like, no, you got to get it together. You got stuff to do. And so I'm very thankful that there are people out there because if you tell somebody that you relate to them, they do feel like they're part of a community. They really do. Christianity sometimes paints the picture that everything's beautiful all the time. And every Christian has everything together and is right. And Bonnie said, very true. But the beautiful thing about having God is that he says, trials and tribulations are promised, but be of good cheer because I have overcome. the world, which means we have a promise keeper that those things are going to happen, but he's going to be with us through it. So it's okay to share. It's okay to be relatable, because that sister that's saying, no, God's treating me like that. Maybe I don't have enough money. I wish I went to school. Whatever you said, whatever the insecurity would be, when you know somebody else felt like that and they overcame that, it gives them permission to do the very same thing. So with that being said, why Crown Adjusted? Talk to me about that. I love the title, by the way. Why Crown Adjusted?
Because we're all queens and we need to live like the queens that we are. So
Yeah.
you pick that crown up and you put it on, and you make the proper adjustment and you keep it moving.
I love it. I love it. Oh, yes. Okay, so queens, you heard it from Keisha. Go ahead, get that crown on, adjust it, make it perfect, because it is for you. It is yours. You wear it well, and she's here to help you to do that. Do you know I was very, I don't consider myself old. I'll just say I was older when I realized how much of the queenship that we were born into. You know what I mean? I thought it was something you had to earn, but we're born like that. And life makes us think that we don't deserve the crown. But if you're born into it, it's yours. Just think about Paris Hilton. She was born into money, and bless her heart, if she never did another thing, she's still going to be a part of the Hilton family. It's just what it is. You know, she wild out, she act up, she's still a part of it. And I love that message. We're born queens. We need to just adjust every now and again. I love it. I love it. Sharon says, I love it, queen. And Bonnie says, yes, yes, yes. So awesome. So what I want people to do is be able to read these entries and be encouraged and inspired and uplifted like we were. So how can they get to this blog? They need to see it.
It's crownadjusted.blogspot.com.
Okay, so that one more time for those who are writing it down.
crownadjusted.blogspot.com.
Yeah. I love it. Y'all, she's already got a few, I mean, like, entries are already there. Don't think you got to wait. They're already there. You can go ahead and be blessed tonight. Don't leave yet. She got more to say. But once you get home, you definitely go ahead and check out Crown Adjusted. I think it's really cool that you begin to blog and share your journal entries, your life, for the things that we said, but also because there's somebody else out there that wants to blog. They've been thinking about it. Tell them the process. Was it difficult? What made you say I can do it?
Oh, making that first step was hard for me, because it's like you said, I'm sharing some of the most intimate things, those things that, I didn't want to share with people.
Right.
But it took God letting me know that what I went through wasn't for me. It wasn't about me.
Right.
So that taking that first step was the hardest, but it's just, it's not hard to do, starting a blog. It's really not.
Okay.
You have so many websites that you can go to. And since I have everything Google, so that's one of their, I guess you could say, sister companies is Blogspot, and it's free. So, I mean, it's the process is not hard to do if you really want to do it.
Right. So please take that tip from her, because sometimes we do not fulfill our dreams because we're like, I don't know how. And we'll know how. That's the end of it, right? I mean, I feel like that many times, write a book, start a business, and even as you go on, sometimes the same feelings come. Like, I don't know how to then scale the business. I don't know, and you can have the information right in front of you, but if you feel like you don't know, you pause. But that's okay, because it's time to unpause. We're going to adjust the crowns, and we're going to say, if I got a blog spot in me, I'm going to go ahead and research it. I'm going to go ahead and make sure to do it. I'm going to reach out for help, such as to a Keisha, to a Sharada, to whoever who is doing it, to make it happen. Once again, when I tell you the things that she shares and how she shares it is so authentic and it's so like sincere, it makes you excited. It makes you excited about her life. And I know every moment wasn't exciting, but it makes you
No,
excited to see.
not at all.
No, no, right? I
Even with the
know
even
now.
when writing,
Oh,
even when
okay.
writing, it was uncomfortable, and
Wow. Right.
but it was therapeutic in the same sense
Yes.
though, because I
Yes.
was getting out. It's like release.
Yes. I love it. As she's preparing to help others, because she knew now that the story just wasn't for her, her experiences just wasn't for her. It was still therapeutic to her. Do you see how that you sow, you also reap? What I said all the time, everybody has a God-given dream, and He doesn't just give it to us just because He just haphazardly thought about it. Sharon says release. Yes, it is because there is healing in it. If we're going to have the trials and tribulations, we better find a way to be a good cheer, right? We got to
Right.
find a way, because it's unfair. It's like the enemy wins if we don't find a way to overcome the discouragement with some type of encouraging, positive, and purposeful thing. So I'm excited about the Crown Adjusted blog. So do you release maybe like every 2 weeks, every month, every week? How do you release so they'll know how to keep in contact with you?
I purpose to release once a week. Sometimes, like get in the way, but I purpose to do it once a week.
Good, good, good. All right. Well, that's really cool because there are already entries in there. You know, you keep that purpose, but people are going to be catching up. Some have already on there and have been, blessed by it. Do me a favor, guys. I want you to go to crownadjusted.blogspot.com right after this, and I want you to leave Keisha a comment. I want you to say, "Yep, entry 1 was awesome. All the entries were great," or "I felt line 5," whatever it is, or just say, "Hi, Keisha, I'm here. Thank you for following your dreams." Leave her a comment. When you go to crownadjusted.blogspot.com, say something to her. She's communicating her heart, her experiences. Communicate back to her that how hard it was, and you acknowledge and honor her for doing it, because we definitely honor you for doing that. So with that being said, we know that that's not your only project, because the title of this is Projects by
Yes.
Keisha McDowell. And you touched on it also. But other than sharing your heart through the blog and getting it out there, encouraging the women, you have a book you said coming out. And let's talk about it. Let's just talk about it. What is it? What's the title? And let's go a little deeper.
Okay. It's called God's Promises for Me,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a 21-day devotional.
Nice.
And I just picked out some of the issues that women go through in life,
Nice.
being a mom,
Nice. Right,
being a friend, auntie, whatever it is,
yeah.
and some of the insecurities we deal with,
Yeah.
and trust me, I'm not going to speak on what I haven't experienced. So everything in
Okay.
there I've been through.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to claim to be an expert on it, but I just know what I've been through and how I dealt with it.
Yes.
And I just know I just wanted to, I wrote it so that I could help other women.
Nice, nice.
Like all the women who helped me in my life.
Yes. Oh, that's really nice. Did you want to take that time to kind of give them some honor? Whoever has helped you? I mean, you probably can't name all of them, but
yeah,
maybe
but
the top one.
Yeah. Well, the top one, of course, is gonna be my mom.
Of course.
That's my ride or die right there. She's always at my back, even when I was out there in the world doing the wrong thing. She never gave up on me.
That's right. It's
and
huge.
I'm grateful for that.
Yay! Thanks, Jackie.
I have to give a shout out to your mom, because if not for her making me go to church with y'all, I wouldn't have been in church. I really would not have been. My parents weren't going back then. My parents didn't go back then. Yeah.
Wow, that is huge. That's huge. You weren't expecting that. You hear that, Mama Sharon? Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. We're grateful. We're grateful that God has you here. When you're going through, sometimes you just do not see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're definitely wondering why, how, what, all the 5 W's and H's, right? Like you just Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But as I sit here and I'm listening to you speak, it's just like power, you know? Because if you could speak about what you went through, it totally dictates that you have come through. And because you don't speak about stuff that you feel that you're still going through. I mean, let's just be real honest. If you feel like I'm still a little insecure, you're probably going to act insecure. It doesn't mean you don't have insecurities, but hey, I know at least I got over this part. I'm going to talk about it. You know, I know I got over that part. I'm going to talk about that. This is what I'm still working on, guys. You know, I think Steve Harvey said it like that. Hey, don't judge me, guys. Still working on me. But it's power. It's power in seeing what the enemy might have tried to do. And you speak to say, you know what? I know all about that, lady. Guess what? Let me help you. This is how I got over it. So let me encourage you like somebody encouraged me. You are the expert. Because if you went through it, you experienced it, you came out of it, you talk about it. That's all experts are. Somebody that knows the experience, they studied it right, and they got a result from it. And you have. And so you definitely, thank you. You are definitely the expert. And so Mama Sharon says, Aunt Jackie, thanks. And Keisha, God bless y'all. And Bonnie says, amen. So listen, I'm going to give a shout out again because we got the best freaking family in the world.
Yes,
in the globe. Okay. So just hands down, people told me that I wouldn't be able to reach people too close to me. And it's because normally it does not happen. I just happen to have a unique set of family and friends that are dope, you know? So, such as Keisha McDowell, who's showing me how to adjust my crown. And oh God, I'm just so excited. Okay, so let me move on. Sharon said, results, you got it, girl. All right. So God's promises for me, Keisha, you chose some promises that women could deal with. Is there an age group of women? You know, we're talking young women, old women. Who are we talking to?
No, all women.
All women.
Yeah, there's no age group.
That's all right.
Stuff happens to everybody.
Yes. And because your girls are young, if they can learn early what we learn a little later, whew, Jesus, help us all, right? Yeah. Right? So yeah. I love that. I love that. You're being a role model. You're being that queen in front of them. And so any woman that's out there or any man who's actually listening and you have a wife, mom, sister, auntie, cousin, and you know they need encouragement, inspiration, or you just want them to go on the right path, you know, you care about them devoting their lives to God and they just need a piece of literature to keep them encouraged. I just want you to go ahead and make sure you purchase this book. But wait, you know, but this is the thing. We're just talking about it right now. The book is complete. We finalized everything, but we're going to actually start the pre-sale in August. August is a very special month. Why is it so special, Keisha? Why is August a special month?
That is my birthday month.
Yay! I'm a birthday girl. I love holidays. I love birthdays. If you know me, you know that's the truth. And so we're actually not going to even start the sale of this book. We want you to be crown adjusted. We want you to be communicating with Keisha. We want you to know her voice and be able to share her voice with other people. So what's going to happen is pre-sales start in August, and then we're going to have a official book release. On what day is that?
The official book release will be August 15th.
That's right. That's right.
Also the day of my birthday.
That's your actual birthday. So we're going to party for so many different reasons, guys. Not only that she made it out, she took the bull by the horns and said, you know what? I don't care what happened to me. I made it and I'm stronger. My crown is shiny. And she's releasing in tangible form on the day of her birth. Girl, your purpose is so freaking amazing. It's hot. It's hot. And I could cry. And I'm not. So I'm not, but I'm so hot. I know. I'm so excited. Okay, wait on the old season, please. Natalie said amen to that. And Darnell, that's Danny. She says amen. So we are excited. Okay, so you can't even purchase this book yet. You guys can't even purchase it yet. August is the month. August is the month. And so for everyone who is interested, like I said, visit crownadjusted.blogspot.com because you need to be in contact with this voice, with this heart, with this queen. And, listen to what she has to say, communicate with her, leave those comments. And when August comes back around, a few days before the official release, we're going to do a virtual release and we're going to bring her back. And we're going to talk to her a little bit more deep about God's promises and how she has used those promises to actually get to where she is and where she is going. And man, I'm just, woo! Dee said, do it, Cuddy. So, so we're excited. I'm grateful. Gosh, okay. I'm grateful. Y'all ain't gonna do it to me. Y'all ain't gonna do it. To be able to see and just be an assistance to having it happen. So, yay! Keisha, you're amazing. You definitely inspire way more people than you ever thought. I'm thankful that you overcame like the fear to release those things that are on the inside. And I absolutely know that there are other women out there who are wishing they had the courage. So may you just speak to any inspiration or any encouragement for them before we jump off of here.
Just God's got you. And like I said, for me, it helped me to know that what I was going through was not just about me. Because I've been through some things, and I just want to say to the women out there, you will make it through. Yes, you can make it through, especially with God on your side. And just to keep pushing. Don't stop. You gotta keep pushing.
Yeah, that's so good. That's so good. You will make it through, especially with God on your side. Go ahead and make sure you write that down and meditate on that. I'm telling you. The race isn't given to the swift nor to the strong, right? But to those who endure to the end. And we're not even at the end. We're just beginning. Oh my goodness. So, yay, Keisha McDowell, blogger, author. Check out her blog. I'm gonna be checking in with her. But like, did they do it? But yeah, she's already got some issues in there. crownadjusted@blogspot.com. And after this is over, she'll put that into the comments so that you can, click directly. And look out for the August pre-sale of the 21-day devotional, God's Promises for Me. Yes, by your very own Keisha McDowell. And look, let's virtually party in the same month. We got so much to celebrate, right?
Right.
Any last words before I let you go?
I also wanted to say that I have an Instagram page also.
Okay.
And it is _crown_adjusted.
Okay, say that one more time. So we can get it.
It's @_ crown _adjusted.
Nice. Okay, so we got a few places to connect with Keisha, okay? Hit up her Instagram @_crown @_adjusted, her blog spot, and then you're gonna reach out because we're gonna give you every avenue. It will be on Amazon. We will be able, you can get it shipped to you, whatever you want. We're gonna make sure you're encouraged, you're blessed, you're staying on top of the game, keeping the crown beautiful and tight, right? It just rounds me up. Okay, I'll stop because it's really like when we just hang out. Oh my God. Keisha has always been a reader and a writer, like she says, and it's just amazing. Now you're going to be reading her stuff, you guys. I'm so excited. Okay. Sharon says, with God on your side and keep pushing and celebration. Yes. All right. So I'm excited for you. I'm thankful for you. We are going to end here. Anything else?
No, that is it. I'm just
Okay.
grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah. Hi, Linda. We see you out there. And Sharon says, such confirmation. Such confirmation. I'm telling you, we rock nonstop. I'm telling you. What? Congratulations, Bonnie said. Congratulations. All right. So pre-sale started in August, but let's get that crown adjusted beforehand. And we'll be seeing her again. We'll see you again. Thank you for joining us today. And
All
we'll
right.
talk
Thank
soon.
you.
Right. Blessings, everybody. Blessings, everybody. Thank you for tuning in because this is the life portion of Dreams Global. Like I said, I get to help women in life and love. And the life part that you heard Keisha talking about has something to do with her experiences being out there to be purposeful and positive in the lives of others. And she's doing it in two ways, through a blog and through authoring a book, a devotional actually. And there are some people out there, you have the same thing going on. You want to share something on your heart. You want to help people in different ways. It might be through a business. It might be through a nonprofit. It might be through a book or a children's book. It could be through you want to volunteer more or whatever it is. Reach out to me if you have felt stuck in that pursuit, or you're like we both were in the beginning. I just don't know how. I just don't know where to start. I'm just not sure. Reach out to me. You can go to my website, dreamsglobal.com. That's DREAMMS global.com, and just press that consult button. Right then and there, you'll be put on my calendar on a time that works for you. And we're going to talk about how we can get your dreams fulfilled, because it is my truest belief that God has given you a dream because you have a purpose to fulfill in this earth. So let's not sit on it. Let's make somebody's dream come true through you. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking a little bit about love by having men come and talk about their relationship experiences for those women whose dreams like, I just want to find a good man and I don't know nobody's out there. Well, I'm going to dispel that myth. There are great men out there still. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And they're going to be talking and sharing their life story on the love side. So here's some life and love for you. If you have been served by this, let me know. Send me a comment, hit me up, get your contact, and just show up again tomorrow, because we got some great men, 3 men, Raymond Liz, Pastor Tony, and Caleb Kingley in the Grown Men Speak. I love you so much. And remember, keep fulfilling your God-given dreams. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.